In this video, we'll be covering BookShare and how to sign up and then read your books. Our first step is to sign up. We're going to go over to this green tab that says Sign Up Today. Click on it, and your membership will be individual. So we're going to click Sign Up Individual, and you need to go through and answer the questionnaire. This service is for people who are connected with student accessibility services and have some form of a print disability. To learn more about what a print disability is, you can click on this link. As you continue to fill out the forms below, you're going to want to hit yes, and then answer this next question. And now for school information, we're going to click on Look Up My School, and from here you can go to the United States. We're going to scroll down to Iowa, and the city is Cedar Falls, and click Find My School. If we scroll down, we can find the University of Northern Iowa. Hit the check mark and click Done. Scroll down to Next. Go through and fill out the remainder of the information. When it comes to plans, you can leave these blank. The login information you create is the BookShare username, and go ahead and enter your school email. As you're filling out the information, it will ask for proof of disability. There'll be a link to click for the proof of disability form. Since you'll be connected with student accessibility services, you can take this form, download it with all of your information already attached to it and filled in, and send it to accessibilityservices@uni.edu. Once they've received this form, they will fill out their end and send it back to you. After that, you can send it to membership@bookshare.org, or you can fax it, and the fax number and the email address are listed below. Once you've created an account, you can begin to listen to books and add them to your bookshelf. You can do this before the letter is sent in, but you must send that letter in as soon as possible. So to log in, we're going to click Log In. Go ahead and fill out the information. Once you've logged in, you can search for the title, the author, or the ISBN number for your book. Once you have found the book that you want to read, you can click on the title, and you're able to read a quick overview of what the book is about. Now, there are different ways that you can read the book. An EPUB file is the most common way, but as you can see, there are other ways you can read this book. For now, we're going to use an EPUB file. We can click Download if we'd like, and download the EPUB file, or click Read Now. If we clicked Read Now, we are brought to BookShare's text-to-speech program. As you can see, the book is displayed over here, and at the top we have different tools. The first tool is the table of contents. This will allow you to skip through different chapters or go to different pages. These two arrows allow you to just skip to a different chapter, either going forward or back. This speech bubble allows the book to be read to you.
This accessible media has been made available to people with bona fide disabilities that affect reading.
Next, we have the gear. This is the settings, which allow us to change many different aspects of the document and customize it to our liking. This includes the speech rate, the margins, and even the text color and background. The next tool is night mode. This changes the contrast between the letters. And to the right is full screen. This allows the whole book to be taken up in full screen so you can focus on just the reading. And the last button is help. This explains all of the tools that we just covered. To go back to the home page, click BookShare. You're also able to get different books in Braille, any type of questions you might have, and the different ways you can read a book. Once we've read the book, it will sit in our bookshelf. To go back to the book, you can click the title again. If we want to be able to read our books without internet connection, we can download it as an EPUB file. You're going to click Download, and it will begin to download here. When it is done, click Available. At the bottom left corner, you will see that the book is beginning to download and save. When we'd like to read it, click on it, and a Microsoft Edge window will appear. From here, you now have your book in an EPUB file. The EPUB file is very similar to the BookShare program. You can click over on the left to see the different chapters. You can also bookmark pages. You can search for different keywords. If you go over to the right, you can then change the text size, the text spacing, font, and even the page theme. If we scroll to the right, we will see the read aloud function. This will allow the book to be read to you.
The Catcher in the Rye. J.D. Salinger.
You can pause it, click Next to go to a different paragraph, and change the different settings. This will allow you to change the speed and the different voices. Different voices will be available depending on what voices you've had downloaded to your computer. To close out of the read aloud function, click the X. All the way to the right is how you can bookmark your pages. And once bookmarked, they will appear in the bookmark table of contents. At the bottom, you can then scroll to different sections of the book, and it will give you a percentage of how far you are in the book, along with the chapter at the bottom. When you're done reading the book, you can just close the tab. If you'd like to go back to your book list, you can click My BookShare. You are now back to your home page where you have all the books that you have downloaded or began to read. This concludes the video on how to set up an account with BookShare and how to read your books either using an EPUB file or BookShare's own text-to-speech function. If you have any questions, please contact Student Accessibility Services at University of Northern Iowa.